Hi, I'm Pamela Wilson and I am a business coach at Big Brand System, and I have 5 tips for you that will help you to create a more successful business coaching practice. The first one is to know who you serve and who you do not serve. Everyone has an ideal customer, and when you do the work of pinpointing who your ideal customer is, you're going to be able to create marketing that they recognize. They'll see themselves in your marketing. The way to figure out your ideal customer is to ask yourself, who do I want to serve? Who has a problem that I can solve? Who is aware and has the money to spend on the solution? When you nail down those things, you can create marketing that is really targeted for that specific group, and that kind of marketing is way more effective. My second recommendation is to have lived life experience. And what I mean by this is, as someone who is well into her 50s, I can tell you that so many of my life experiences have made me a much better business coach. Oftentimes people come to me with a problem or a challenge, and I have already solved that problem or challenge, and I can use my experience to benefit them as they are working out the solution for themselves. So that lived life experience actually makes you a much better business coach. The third recommendation that I have for you is to be a coach who truly enjoys delivering breakthrough moments. Breakthrough moments can happen in a lot of different conditions. One of them may be that your client has shiny object syndrome. This happens a lot when things get tough on the route to meeting their goals. They may suddenly come up with this new idea and decide they have to pursue this new idea instead of the goal that you've been working on with them. As a coach, you have to be willing to steer them away from something that is just a distraction and help them to continue to do the work of reaching their goal. That can be a huge breakthrough moment. Another breakthrough moment can happen around pricing. You have a responsibility to make sure as a business coach that your clients are earning everything they can possibly earn from the offers they put out into the world. And that may mean that you need to coach them to charge more for their offers. That can be a massive breakthrough. The other thing you'll see is resistance. Sometimes your customers are resisting doing the hard work that they need to do to reach their goals. And as a business coach, you can hold them accountable and really let them know that you care about their success and you want to see them reach their ultimate goal. My fourth recommendation to you is to ask really great questions and to listen like a professional. This involves asking questions that help your clients to pull out of their brain the thoughts that are already in there. We know that as coaches, we're not doing the work for our clients, we're just guiding them and empowering them so that they can do the work on their own. When you ask questions that help them to review their thinking, review their values, and clarify their priorities, those kinds of questions will pull out the information that we need from our clients' brains. They'll help them to answer their own questions. Then you want to listen like a pro. And what that sounds like is when they tell you something, you say back to them, so what you're saying is XYZ, and you summarize what they just said to you to just make sure that you have heard it correctly and that they have expressed it fully, and confirm your understanding. When you ask great questions and you answer in a way that confirms that you understand what they're saying, this will help your clients to really feel heard and feel like they're in a very safe space where they can share information with somebody who is really understanding their goals and helping them to reach them. My fifth and final piece of advice is to be willing to hold your clients accountable. This can feel deeply uncomfortable both to you and to them, but it's really important to ask your clients to live up to their commitments to themselves. And this may mean that you need to ask them about something they committed to and they haven't finished. You want to acknowledge that it's uncomfortable and let them know that you are there for them, and you'll help them to map out the steps to accomplish what they want to accomplish, even when they hit roadblocks. This kind of accountability makes you an excellent business coach, and it helps to build your business because your clients will get results. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Pamela Wilson from Big Brand System, and you can find me at bigbrandsystem.com.